welcome to Mind Your Business and greetings from my favorite workspace in the world where I can just be alone and I can sleep and I can think and work in peace and quiet, especially quiet. Right, so today on Mind Your Business, I want to share all the information that you need to have regarding IFAB 2024. Hopefully, you're making plans to come and you may have questions, or perhaps you haven't even heard about it. So, this is your opportunity to learn more about it and to be part of something amazing and beautiful that God is doing. So, sit tight, relax, get yourself a glass of water or a cuppa, whatever works, and enjoy this episode of Mind Your Business.
Fab Hub Ashanti, a haven nestled at the tip of Kumasi, where fresh air meets serenity. Fab Hub Ashanti is a residential learning and event space perfect for your corporate training, staff retreat, group hangouts, and wedding receptions. With 4 rooms and 15 beds, you and your group can sleep comfortably. What makes us special? Fab Hub Ashanti is not just a space, it's a commitment. By choosing us, you support community projects empowering women and youth. Join us at Fab Hub Ashanti off Afol Junction, Abuabukese, Kumasi. Fab Hub Ashanti, here we grow. Hi, I am Ahmed Duncan, founder of the Fabulous Woman Network. Before 2015, I was that broke girl who was stuck in her own limiting belief of not enoughness. Marianne Williamson's words, "You are a child of God," woke me up. And then I sought help to work on myself. I still invest heavily in my personal development, and so much has changed for me in the most incredible ways. My burning desire is to see an Africa in which women are empowered to thrive and impact people. I am a trainer, coach, author, social entrepreneur, and an event organizer who is passionate about helping others on their own personal development journey so that together we can all thrive as fabulous children of God. Mind Your Business is our weekly podcast which is free on YouTube. Here we share enriching content to help us all thrive as fabulous children of God. And if you prefer to work with me please go to my website, amaduncan.com/store to book a discovery call with me.
Welcome back. So first, let me introduce the Fabulous Woman Network. We are an NGO with a training, conference, and event platform to empower African women business leaders so that we can thrive together and create impact. Now, the medium that we use for this, we have training, coaching, mentoring, and networking opportunities. And over the past almost 9 years, we've had the opportunity to work with amazing women in Ghana and all over the world. And some of the organizations that we've also had the privilege of working with include Anglo Gold Ashanti, Sandvik, Airtel Tigo, Olam Coco, Guinness Ghana, and a few others. Okay, a lot more actually. So yes, it's been an amazing journey. And because we do events and training, one of our favorites over the past 2 years has been IFAB, which is International Fabulous Women's Conference, because here we combine more of the trainings and programs that we had been doing in the past. It used to be one-off, but now we combine them into what I would like to think of as a festival. I think that we are gradually growing to becoming a festival and not just a conference. So today I'm going to tell you all about IFAB 2024. Are you ready? Say IFAB 2024. I didn't hear you say it. Okay, so we started IFAB in 2022 And we did another one last year in 2023. And the focus for IFAB has always been for wellness, wellness in terms of all the different dimensions of wellness. When we meet, we are looking at, I'm going to explain the different dimensions, but really we are looking at the whole woman thriving. We are very big on thriving. We believe that we can only give of our best, we can live our purpose when we are thriving as individuals, as fabulous children of God. And so when we meet, we focus a lot of our attention on all the different dimensions of wellness. And this year, our theme is Dear Woman, how are you really? Now, the objectives of this year's IFAB, like I mentioned, we are looking holistically at wellness. So the 8 dimensions, we have physical, emotional, spiritual, occupational, environmental, social, financial, and intellectual wellness. And the 3 main things we do at the Fabulous Woman Network, when we meet at IFAB, we do all these in that one single conference. The first one is community. Oh my goodness. All of us coming from different parts of the world, some of us haven't seen each other since the last IFAB, or perhaps we've never been. This is our first time. Some of the people, you've probably seen them online before. This is going to be the first time we come together as a supportive community of African women business leaders. And one of the great things about IFAB is even after it's not over, we continue in masterminds and various ways to just continue to fellowship as fabulous children of God. Then the second thing we do is our contributions. So there's always a give back day in IFAB where we give to the community. There's also a lot of sharing and caring and learning, which is our way of contributing to each other's growth. Then there's collaborations. Oh, I love when I hear that collaborations came out of meetings that we had at IFAB. And I always pray and look forward to hearing some of these stories. So these are the 3 main things we do: community, contributions, collaborations. Now, the Fabulous Woman Network also happens to have a running camp called Fab Youth Camp. So this is our training and mentoring program for youth in underserved communities. We've been doing this since June 2022. We have 2 communities that we support: Esiwa, which is in the Bosomi district, and Abuabu Kese, which is in Achuma Kwaoma district, where Fab Hub Ashanti is located. Every single month, we meet with these youth and we engage them in TVET skills, soft skills, and anything that will help them, expose them to career options and prepare them in terms of morals and all that. And this is fully funded by the Fabulous Woman Network. And so when we run IFAB and we get proceeds from that, it goes straight into our operations, and a big part of it is Fab Youth Camp. So with this year's IFAB as well, we are looking to raise funds to support the work we do with the Fab Youth Camp. Okay, so I've told you about the objectives. I've told you that IFAB is our International Fabulous Women's Conference, and it's also in commemoration of International Women's Day. So we always do it in March, around 8th March. This year's holiday was tricky, so we are moving it forward, but usually it is also used to commemorate an amazing day that we celebrate. And it's almost always, just a few weeks to the Fabulous Woman Network's anniversary as well. So March is a big deal month for us. Now let's talk about this year's program. Typically, we would have 4 days, and this year we are doing 3 days. So we are merging quite a few things into one. We always start with the Women Leaders Retreat. So that's going to be on Friday, 1st March 2024. We are going to start in the late afternoon so that those traveling will be able to come. Yesterday, I met with the volunteers and I was encouraging them to take as many days off as you can. Come in a day early if you can and just rest, chill, lie in the pool or sit under the pergola or just chill. before the conference even starts. Let's, as we say, think about yourself. Huh? Just come in on the day in the morning as soon as you can, just rest before the event starts. So we are going to start with our photo shoot. Ladies, you know how we do it. We'll have the usual makeup and all those fun, fun, fun. It's so good to see you. I've missed you. Oh, come here, hug, 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 and everything. And then we'll go into the group coaching session. There'll be a lot of deep reflections, peer mentoring. There'll be a food show. Oh, and then ladies, sleepover. Last year's sleepover was so beautiful. I remember the pictures, the conversations. People want that. People want that. So we are going to have another sleepover this year during the Women Leaders Retreat. And the next morning, we'll wake up quickly and do our workout before the next day begins. So for all our rates, we have fast action rates, early bird rates, and regular rates. Fast action rates for the Women Leaders Retreat. Yes, you can buy only for one day, or you can buy the full package. So fast action rate is 550 Ghana cedis. Early bird is 650 Ghana cedis. Regular rate is 750 Ghana cedis. When I'm done, I'll let you know the deadline for each of the rates. So we are done with day one, which is the Women Leaders Retreat. Introducing day two, which is our Power Lunch and Learn. So ladies, this one is for women in corporate organizations, professional women, women in business, or students, aspiring women leaders. We are going to have panel discussions on wellness, especially the financial bit, group conversations, and the Fab CEO Mastermind. We are going to have 6 finalists pitching. And then we're also going to be graduating the Fab CEO Mastermind. Oh, this group of ladies, it's been amazing working with them over the past 6 or so months. They'll be graduating. Of course, there will be the usual entertainment, fashion show, exhibitions, and all that. It's going to be amazing. And this time, you're going to have our health screening on the Saturday, which is the Power Lunch and Learn event. The fast action rate for this particular event is 450 Ghana cedis, early bird is 550 Ghana cedis, and the regular rate is 650 Ghana cedis. Then the final day of IFAB, this is our Give Back and Cultural Day. This particular one is for ambitiously hardworking women who desire to have fun, let their hair down. For some of us, we don't have any hair to let down. We are already having fun. You know what I mean? But we just want to enjoy, want to connect with other women in a fun way, learn more about their cultures. The more we learn about other people like these, the more we learn to love and respect and show love and all that. So this is really a big deal for us. In the morning, we'll take a trip to the cultural center. In Share Palace, we'll also do our give back activity. And then when we are back, we'll enjoy some indigenous African lunch, like apapransa, abomu, the real one, Yeah, I like eating. I don't like cooking, but I enjoy eating. So when you see, I become a different person when I'm talking about food. And we also get to enjoy some rich African history. We'll be taught some dances, different African dances and all. It will be I'm picturing it and it's already beautiful. So for this particular day, the fast action rate is 650 Ghana cedis. Early bird is 750 Ghana cedis. Regular is 850 Ghana cedis. And the Holy Spirit just reminded me that I didn't mention that on the cultural and give back day, when we are back from the trip, we are going to, dress in our local, like not just local, but our traditional attire. So I am a Fante. I'm looking forward to. I really hope I can find someone in Kumasi to help me with Tekua. If you're a Fante, then you probably know. That thing that we do. I've always wanted to do it, but I don't think I ever got the opportunity. So to dress like a local, like the traditional. Oh, I am looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. Yeah. And I also got prompted to say that for the Women Leaders Retreat, the participants we are looking at are growth-minded African women business leaders who are looking to take a deep dive into all aspects of their wellness. So it's going to be a very deep and reflection time for us all. And then, of course, a bit of fun. And then, of course, these women, the women who attend the retreats, they are the ones who continue to work in a group throughout the year. So we still have those masterminds from last year running. And so if you want to be in such a community, some of you reach out and say, oh, Amma, do you have any group program or something? This is it. If you are interested in doing the mastermind throughout where we connect once a quarter, we are reading together, we are holding each other accountable on goals and other things. This is the one that you subscribe to. When you pay that $550 or whichever rate you end up paying, you continue you continue throughout the year with the mastermind. Okay, so now each of these packages that I said, you can either pay for each of the days like we've been doing. Some of you sometimes may not, you can come for only day 1 and not day 3 or day 2, and you know how it is, depending on your schedule, that's fine. For me, I wish that you can come for all the entire events. And in fact, I wish that you can stay at Fab Hub as well. We always strive to make it better and better for you. And I look forward to you checking it out. But of course, you can stay elsewhere as well if you want. The most important thing is come, let's connect and learn together. So we have different packages available. You can actually pay for the full package with accommodation or the conference package alone without accommodation. If you want to pay for the full package, all the information really, it's going to be in the link that I'll share shortly. But yeah, you can do that. And then, so I mentioned fast action, early bird, and regular rates. The fast action rates, the deadline is 10th February. So between now that you're listening to this and 10th February, if you are paying, the link that I'll share for you to pay with, when you click on it, you will see that current rate. Every time the dates, when it's past 10th, the ticket price will change automatically. So when you click on it, it will change. Early bird rates is also going to expire on the 24th of February. And then after 25th, regular rates applies throughout. So for those who are looking to stay at Fab Hub, we have accommodation space for up to 15 people. So the earlier you pay for it and then secure your room, the better. Okay, but you can also stay. We have some hotels that if you see in the brochure that we've listed some hotels and spoken to them for fabulous rates for you. In the past, some people have stayed in these hotels and have been very happy with the service. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm very happy about this one. Children. So by God's grace, Fab Hub is upgrading. Say we are upgrading. So for the children, we have a series of activities. If you were at breakfast with the girls a few years ago in Kumasi, maybe not a few like that, about 4 or 5 years ago in Kumasi, while we were having breakfast, the kids were in a room having movies. So they watched 2 movies. This was at the mall in Kumasi. So you're going to have a similar thing. The kids will watch a movie, then they will play outside. We have the trampoline, we have some games, basketball, table tennis, we have the swimming pool, and there are teachers, trained teachers who will be supervising them. And if you need a babysitter as well, that service is always available. For children under 12 years, the fee is 200 Ghana cedis. And if you need babysitter service, that is 100 Ghana cedis, okay? In the brochure, you'll find information on how to pay, how to sign up, and more information, who to call for questions and all. I'll also leave the questions in there, but there's one thing I need to say, donations. So if you're like the really kind people out there who surprise us and bless us, who answer our prayers, because we pray to God for help, and through you, God answers our prayers, right? And you donate. If you are willing to give back, to support our give back activities, or to support IFAB in general, or the Fabulous Woman Network, or any of the things, Fab Youth Camp and everything, there's also a link that you can just click on to pay either with mobile money or with Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, any of these cards. So the link is in the caption. You know, they say third time is a charm, right? This is going to be our third IFAB, and I'm absolutely looking forward to a charming. I feel extra positive about this year. I don't know, I feel really, really great. I feel positive. I feel happy. I'm just looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to having you at IFAB. If you have any question I haven't answered, please, the number to call or WhatsApp is +233 244 339970. That is +233 244 339970. Or you can send an email to info@thefabulouswoman.net. Information, INFO, at thefabulouswoman.net. So until I come your way again next week, it's ta toodles, bye. See you at IFAB.
Mind Your Business is one of our free resources available on YouTube. And if you prefer to work with me one-on-one as your coach, as a consultant, or as a trainer, it starts with a discovery call. Head to amaduncan.com/store to book a discovery call with me.